Social media is built to keep you on the platform. They build a detailed profile of who you are so they can show you content that you like and sell you personalized advertisements. Facebook wants to keep it this way. And Apple? Well, Apple is causing some issues for them. Here's what's going on. Facebook makes $86 billion from trackable advertisements every year, and the tracking starts right on the app. So you open up the Facebook app just planning to be there for a few minutes, but then hours pass by and you're still scrolling past questionable political posts from your uncle, sensationalized headlines, and an advertisement for that local pizza place that you were just checking out. Super weird how you were just on their profile, now it's showing up as an ad. This is called first-party tracking. It's tracking within the domain that you're on, and Facebook does a ton of this type of tracking within their application. They have something called Facebook Pixel, and it's used to monitor your behavior within the application. Every time you like a photo or don't like a photo, Facebook learns more about you, and they're able to create a more detailed profile. When I don't like a photo of sunny LA, but I like a photo of snowy Aspen, the Facebook algorithm is thinking to itself, all right, they like Aspen, let's go ahead and recommend a ski resort. So that's called first-party tracking, and it's an important way that Facebook gets to know more about you, but they also heavily rely on third-party tracking. Third-party tracking is tracking that happens outside of the application. Facebook allows advertisers to connect their pixel to their own site, so when you visit a website that has Facebook Pixel and you're a Facebook user, Facebook immediately knows that you visited that site, and it helps them build a more detailed profile about your interests and what sites you tend to go to. This is also good for the advertiser and the website, because let's say that you visit AmericanEagle.com, and then American Eagle is running advertisements on Facebook. Facebook is now more likely to show you that ad as an advertisement because they know that you were recently on the site. And it often takes a consumer more than one time seeing the brand before they actually make a purchase. So this helps Facebook and the advertiser have a more likely chance to have an actual conversion come out of the advertisement. And you can imagine the implications of this if Facebook has this type of tracking on millions of websites. They can really create a network and get very specific information and a very detailed profile about you or me or anyone that uses Facebook. When your business model is advertising like Facebook's business model is, your moral code on trackable ads is often like that they're okay. But when your business model is hardware like Apple is, your stance on privacy is often a lot more conservative and also a main selling point why people buy your devices. So flash forward to iOS 14, and with it we got widgets, finally, an app library, and the ability to opt out of trackable ads, kind of. So is this a direct attack on Facebook? Facebook and other applications can still partake in first-party tracking, which is tracking within their app. They just can't follow you outside of it. And when this news hit, let's just say that Facebook took it pretty personally. They launched a full-on campaign taking out full-page ads in the Wall Street Journal accusing Apple of being anti-small business. Facebook was basically saying that small businesses use trackable advertisements to reach new customers, and it's a fundamental part of their marketing. They went as far as to create a full website for small businesses to share their story. Yeah. And Facebook's not the only company that does trackable advertisements. Google also does, but they've moved to trackable advertisements that are in cohorts. Basically, they take you and they group you with other people that have similar interests, search history, behaviors on the internet, etc., and they put you in a cohort. So this allows them to still have like personalized advertisements and tracking, but not personalized to the individual. Regardless, Facebook is adamantly not wanting to do that. They want to keep individual-centric trackable advertising, and they know that they may not be able to do that with this Apple change. So aside from the campaign against Apple, they're also trying out a pop-up in the actual Facebook app to ask people and encourage people to opt into trackable advertising, because I think that they know that when people are given the option, most people are going to say no to trackable ads. Data is like the internet's form of currency, and this change from Apple could have vast repercussions, not just on iPhone users, but on the market as a whole. As someone who's planning on running digital advertisements in the future, I totally empathize with small businesses. Like, targeted advertisements create a much higher conversion rate and give you more bang for your buck. But as a consumer, I do want ownership and autonomy over my data, so it's definitely like this tough situation, but I think that what Apple's doing is right here, and it's not to directly affect Facebook. They're just kind of collateral damage. And if you want to watch more of my tech videos, there's a playlist right here of some of my favorites, another video right here. Thank you so much for watching this one. Thank you to Luke for co-producing it with me. I had so much fun working together as always, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.